Yeah, yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm gonna try to keep this as unedited as possible. YouTube, I know you guys are gonna have no idea what's going on because it won't come out until a later date. But we had a great night last night. I'm recording this Tuesday, on the day it's coming out. We had a great night last night, bringing in 2K23. It was awesome. We did a 12-hour stream. Everything was good. Okay, now I know that you can hear it in my voice that there's not much excitement. It's because we have a topic that we need to address on today. Um, so if you want to know exactly what happened, context and all of that stuff, stay till the end of the video. This is not, I'm not one of those YouTubers that's going to clickbait you into just talking for 15 minutes and then giving you 10 seconds of information at the end. There is information throughout. So you guys who have followed me for a long time and really know me know my demeanor in reference to, when it comes to problems, when it comes to being friendly and stuff like that. I don't create problems with anyone. Um I'm not that type of person. Um I was caught off guard by an incident that happened last night. Um if you hear me, I'm gonna keep my emotions out of this, and I want to make sure to stay as respectful as possible. Um, that's hard for me to do, especially when I'm like insulted. Like I don't get like angry often. Like I don't that doesn't happen. But when that happens, I start like taking shots at people's souls. Like I'm not trying to be funny. So I filter a lot of things that comes out of my mouth because I know it'll hurt the person's pride. So I'm going to keep this as less ranty as possible. This is just a teachable moment about boundaries and maturity. So there was an incident that happened last night on stream. I'm going to let that sink in. On stream, live in front of other people with a person, I would say member, but to be, if they were actually a member, this would not have happened. But a person in my community showed up to show support, showed love. This is a person I've known for years, no name dropping, no nothing. A person I've known for years, a person I've respected for many years. Um, and they were somebody I actually looked up to, truthfully. They were somebody I looked up to with the way that they ran their stuff. I looked up to their professionalism until this point. This is what happened. I always wonder what makes a curse word a curse word or a banned word. Well, I mean, it's the way it's being used. For example, if I said cracker, I'm talking about the thing that you eat. But the way that other people hear it is a racial slur. So it's the way that it's being used. Now, that isn't even what we're talking about. What essentially happened was there was a person, I'm going to say that I'm choosing my words very carefully. I'm not using member, a person in my community that had an issue with um basically the way I ran my stream. And what you're about to hear next is something that completely caught me off guard. But again, I'm not going to get into too much of it because there's something I want you to see at the end. Let's get into it. So it's the way that it's being used. the implications of what a curse word is the context.
All with it. He's got 15. Here's T. Morris, left side.
Oh my God.
Pass to T.
Oh, John, come here. It happens right after this play here. We were going crazy in 2K. Look at our numbers. But anyway. What I said wasn't, though. So MF is not in reference to a curse? I'm not gonna say anything. I'm not gonna say anything. Let's go back to the video. I'm not gonna say anything. Look at the look on my face. I didn't think he was serious. Well, I appreciate, you know, the difference in opinion, but WTF is the same thing as saying it. People spelling out, you know, FUQ, it's the same as saying a word. It's not any different just because you want to spell it a different way. It's not changing the fact that you're saying it. Like, I don't know why people think that way. Just because you abbreviate stuff doesn't mean, like, that's a cute social media way of not cursing. It's still cursing. You're referencing something that's a curse. So, I don't know why people think that. So essentially what was happening was the comment has since been deleted, and this is basically what started this. There was a person that made a certain comment in reference to 2K, and if you can hear the way that it was used, understand that I'm referencing the comment. Dunk on that MF. That's what was said. And deleted. Not making this up. People were there live. They saw me delete the comment. They can vouch for what I'm saying. And this is essentially what led to an ongoing conversation on stream. We talked about professionalism. On stream, live, while I'm bringing in a brand new game that I have been waiting for. Like I said, I'm just recording this because this is definitely a teachable moment for everyone involved. I don't know where the wires were crossed, but this caught me completely off guard. I should have known where it was going by a comment that was made by the individual when in the beginning. Like, I should have caught it. I explained why I didn't, but a comment was made within my chat saying, "There's no cursing in here?" ? I've been streaming since October 1st, 2018. I have been Z, or Tiger, as you all know me. I've been that person for longer than 2018. This is why I use the word person in my community, not member. People come and go, month breaks, whatever reason, week break, whatever their reasoning. Family, whether they don't find my content interesting, cool. That's fine. I'm fine. You know, I'm fine. I told you guys, I'm not concerned with who comes and goes. My responsibility is the people who stay. This was an example of somebody who, if they had stayed long enough when they visited, this wouldn't have happened. But again, I'm keeping my emotions out of it. I'm going to keep this as less ranty as possible because this is in essence what happened next. All right, give me 1 second. All right, let me mute this real quick because I'm not that type of person. All right, for those who can hear me, because this is going up on YouTube, so I'm making sure that I address this now because it's we were live. It's bothering me for several reasons. First and foremost, what just happened in chat could have definitely been handled a lot better. That was not the way to handle it. This is my house. This is my house. So if you have a problem with the way that I run my house, we can speak about it privately. In my stream, while I'm in the middle of basically working, is not the place for that. That could have been handled 100% better by specific parties involved. I'm not a name caller. I don't do that. But again, this is going up on YouTube. So I'm just letting everybody know that was not handled in the way that it should have been. If you have an issue, we can talk about it. The people that were involved in that conversation are people that I have known for years. So the fact that you have an issue with the way that I run my stream means you're not in here. And I'm just going to say it just like that. I'm not one to back down from anything. If you have a problem with the way I run my stream, that means you're not here often enough to know what I allow and don't allow. So it's bothering me because of the fact that these are like, there's years invested in some of these relationships. And I've never done that to anyone. If I have an issue with somebody about the way that they're doing something, I talk to them privately. That was not handled in an adult manner. I'm just going to say it just like that. Just like that. Y'all know I'm authentic to who I am. I don't take advantage of anybody. I don't do any of that. I don't do any of that. That was not handled in the right way. So we're going to keep going on stream because this is what I want to do with my time. This is my investment. So this is what I'm going to continue to do. I apologize that I had to stop and do this, but that was handled very, very immaturely. Very immaturely. Normally, y'all know I don't say anything. I let stuff ride. I be who you want to be. That's my message, right? I don't come at anybody about anything, about nothing. Whether it's stuff I agree with, stuff I don't agree with, you don't hear me going back and forth with anybody about anything. So the fact that that happened was very immature and very insulting, quite honestly. That was very immature. So I'm just letting everybody know in chat publicly while I'm live, we're live, right? While I'm live, if you have an issue with the way that I run my house, please feel free to have a conversation with me. Making a scene in front of the entire house is not a mature way to do it. You want to talk to me like an adult. I'm not the one to go back and forth with. I'm really not. Because I don't do that. So I'm not tolerating that. The reason it went on the way it did, because again, I was not expecting that from people that have known me for years. I wasn't expecting that, chat. That completely caught me off guard, which is why I'm taking the time to talk about this now. I didn't see that coming. If it's somebody new, they don't know, right? They don't know. But if it's somebody I've known for years and you still have questions about who I am as a person, there's something wrong with that. So, again, I apologize for pausing the stream. For anybody who was offended, anybody who was off-put by what just happened, for anybody who had the chat up and could see, I apologize. As I told you, in reference to, for those of you who follow my YouTube, you've seen the type of videos I make. My consistent message is this is a movement of mine, and I am 100% responsible for what happens in my house. For those, and for those of you in my Discord, what is the last rule in there? If you find, I'm quoting it to you, not word for word, I'm quoting it to you for those who are not in the Discord. The last rule in there, if you find that this is not the place for you, there's no hard feelings whatsoever. I wish you the best, but this is my house and I'm responsible for what happens in it. I don't let people run my house. So, for the last time, for anybody who is involved, there's absolutely no hard feelings, but things will be handled a lot differently going forward. So, I apologize. Let's get back into the game. Ladies and gentlemen, that was the end of that clip. But there is something that, like I said, teachable moment, right? Teachable moment. So this is what I put out this morning. I would like to apologize to my community for the below incident that happened on stream last night. To alleviate this happening again in the future, the chat rules were made into a command so that all viewers, regardless of time spent in stream, understand what's expected. I don't realistically have anything else to say in reference to this situation. I said what I needed to say. I had to wait until I could process my emotions because I was very insulted. And I'm just gonna say this because I want to add some context. I don't call people out, so you're not gonna hear me say the person's name. You're not gonna hear me say it. But what I will say, again, to add context, what I will say is that because I want you to understand where I'm coming from. I was streaming live on Twitch, bringing in a 12-hour stream. I was 9 hours in at that point, or 8. It was 8. The person who made this comment that started the back and forth is also a streamer. And again, like I said, this is somebody I looked up to for their professionalism. Something that was missing there, it's in the VOD. And to be honest with you, I don't have to, like, one thing I love about the truth is that you don't have to defend it. I have been uploading videos straight off a stream. The only thing I've been editing is maybe the beginning where nothing's happening and then like in between games, right? So this is going up on YouTube. You're going to see the incident at a later date. And one thing that's missing from this video is the fact that when he said no cursing here, question mark, I said no, not at all. And he said copy that, and I said appreciate it. That's where it should have ended. That's where it should have ended. That's where it should have ended. It continued. I actually read his comment, his last comment before he disappeared. I'm just gonna put that out there because the truth is welcome in this community. And I got no response. But again, I'm good. Hood's up. We're moving on. I just wanted to make this video to apologize to my community. And again, it's a teachable moment because I upgraded the Twitch rules. So but the problem with that one was that only new people saw it. So, as a result of this, again, take the positives out of every situation. Was it a negative experience? Not necessarily, because it taught me something. It taught me that to qualify, well, I knew this, but to qualify a relationship is quality time, not time spent. You don't know somebody just because you've been quote unquote around them or in their stream a handful of times. Forgive me, I apologize. You don't know somebody. Even if they've been in your stream, been a mod in your stream, he wasn't a mod in my stream. I was a mod in his. So please understand where I'm coming from as to why this should have never happened the way it did. I'm going to leave it at that. I have nothing else to say. I don't want to ramble. I appreciate those who support. And again, teachable moment. I took the rules from the Twitch chat and made them into a command. Why they weren't a command to begin with wasn't on my mind, because the people that I had there understood the rules. So that's my fault. I put the rules up for the new people, and I guess I have to reinforce the rules in chat as well for the people who disappear chunks at a time and don't know what's going on now and then question what's going on now. So for my part in all of this, for, I guess, not making the rules clear, even though the other people watching understood. But I guess I have to reinforce the rules a little bit more. I was honestly, and this is part of my problem. There have things that have gone on long, like a pretty significant amount of time in my chat, because I'm trying to let adults be adults. If I delete your comment, that doesn't mean post something just like it next time. If it gets deleted, it's deleted for a reason. But that doesn't, I don't know why that doesn't click, but that's a whole nother topic. But this stemmed from me trying to let an adult be an adult, as opposed to checking them at the door as if they were a child. Y'all know how this goes. Follow the socials: Discord, Twitter, Xbox, YouTube, TikTok. We even got a Linktree now. I appreciate y'all. Until next time, y'all know the motto. If you're going to do it right. Peace. Tiger out.